Okay, so I'm just going to do a little tiny quick report, transfer news report. But before I do that, I just want to touch down again on the lads over there in those German lads, those Bayern Munich lads. They're killing it again. They just won 3-0 against Olympic Lyon and just smashing it. But what are you going to do when you're going up against the likes of Philip Coutinho, Thomas Muller, and you got David Alaba, you got Alfonso Davis, you've got Robert Lewandowski, you've got freaking. I know you got Leo Sané. I know he couldn't play, but he's still there in the squad. He's still waiting for next season. You got Serge Gnabry. Oh man, it's just it's crazy. You got uh, Corinthian Talizo, um, and just I don't know. I just don't know. Just it's crazy, crazy squad, and they're going to be up against PSG in the final. And we know PSG. I mean, just you've got Mbappe and you've got flipping, you know, Neymar. Just crazy, crazy squad. I mean, there's so much talent in both squads. It's gonna be a masterclass, man. It's gonna be brilliant to see those two powerhouses go up against each other. And neither of them like to lose. Neither of them lose often. So it's gonna be interesting to see who becomes the champion of Europe when two titans collide. Anyway, I did say I was going to talk about some transfer news, and the transfer news is no, it's pretty slim today. Um, Basically, with just going to touch down on the business to do with Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes is, as we know, as I reported yesterday, I think it was. The ball was in Gabriel Magalhaes' court, and he bids have been put in by Arsenal and by Napoli, and the bids have been accepted by the club by Lily, and yeah, it's a funny one. Where do we go from here? It's a tricky situation because um, Gabriel Magalhaes has been the ball's been put in his court. He favours Arsenal. As I stated yesterday, he does have a player in the likes of Pepe at Arsenal who he could join and rekindle friendship with. He also has a player at Napoli in the likes of Victor Usman, Usmana, Victor Usman, who also is joined Napoli this season, this window. So he has two people who he can join and be friends with, and so he can hit the ground running. So you know what it's like when you go to a new school, you're the new kid, but it's always good to go to the new school when you've got a friend there, who's already established. Now Pepe's been established at Arsenal for a longer time than Victor, so he kind of holds a little bit. But the thing that clinches it for me, the thing that I think clinches it for Arsenal is that we've got a manager who's fresh, young, up and coming, ambitious, tenacious. Just won himself a title. It took him 7 months. 7 months, all right, maybe stroke of 8 months. Just barely 8 months to win himself an FA Cup title. Are you freaking kids? Are you freaking serious with that squad as well? He turned that squad around and made that squad contenders for FA Cup flipping trophy, and they won it. He beat adversaries like Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United. Teams that no one thought he would have had a chance against. He even beat the likes of Wolves, who were just absolutely destroying mans all over the place. He destroyed. We even took out Sheffield United, who were putting people to the sword. Pun intended. If you know their logo, you know what I'm talking about. It was crazy. Arteta is an absolute mastermind and an absolute masterclass. And I'm going to refer back to that channel who's pretty big, who came out, who's well established channel, one guy, and he doesn't live in England, and he comes out and he says something along the lines of, Arteta's out of his depth. Arteta is out of his depth. Boy, if Arteta is out of his depth, what's he going to be like when he's on point? He's out of his depth and he's winning FA Cup trophies with a squad that is arguably the worst Arsenal squad I have ever laid eyes on. bar and probably Bert Leno, and now Martinez, and oh yeah, and the Brazilian wonder kid. Other than those players, worst squad, worst squad, absolute atrocious, and he's won the FA Cup. Come on now. But hey, I digress. I want to digressing. Gabriel Magalhaes is what you're here to listen to. Gabriel Magalhaes, I think what's going to sell it for me is like the Brazilian mafia, Brazilian squad. We've got Willian, we've got David Luiz, we've got Martinelli, we've got who else we got in there? We've got gosh, we've got Pablo Mari. Oh man, we've got so many Brazilians at the moment in the squad. We got a head of the team. We got a head of football in the likes of head of what's he called? What's he head of again? Head of hiring and firing is Edu, yeah. And you got a Brazilian, a Spanish speaking manager who can speak 5 different languages. Who, if you're struggling, he's your man. I'm sure there's Brazilian players I'm missing off there. I'm sure I'm missing a few, but there's Brazilian players all through the spine now, and it's just brilliant. Some he may know, some he may not know, but surely that's got to tip the scales. Surely, Napoli have been a bit tenacious, a bit sneaky though. What they have done is they needed to get rid of Koulibaly. They need to get rid of Koulibaly before they can get in Gabriel Magalhaes, because they need to free up funds and they need to get funds to be in order to purchase him. So what they've done is they've offered Gabriel Magalhaes more money on his wages. They've told him to hang tight because we're going to offer you more money on your wages. We just need to get rid of Koulibaly first. And when we do that, we then will have funds to pay you extra money, and that's their little thing to sweeten the pot. I even heard a little rumor that Man United tried to sneak in there. Was it Man United? No, that's something else. No, I think Man United were linked, but no, it's a different deal. It was Willian who Man United tried to sneak in, offer him a little cheeky 2-year deal under the radar, but Willian told him to go and do one, and jumped into Arsenal's shirt, and here he is at the club. So Man United always sneaky little Man United, always trying to sneak in and muscle in on someone's deals. But they wouldn't be Man United if they didn't do that. They know what they need to do, and they do it well. Fair play to them. They got some good staff there, some good hiring and firing stuff. Anyway, I digress again, but yeah, the Napoli are literally trying to pull a little fast one. I suppose it is a fast one. It's all now. It just depends on what Gabriel Magalhaes is going to do. Does he want to come to Arsenal for slightly less money but guaranteed first team football, or is he going to go to Napoli? Probably guaranteed first team football again now that Koulibaly is going, but for more money. Does he want to go for a high profile club such as Arsenal, or does he want to go for a slightly lower profile club such as Napoli? I don't believe Napoli are in Europe neither, whereas we are in Europe. We have the allure of European football, such as Europa League, the lovely Europa League football that everybody wants. But look, it might be the Europa League, but it's better than no league. It's better than nothing. We're still in Europe, and we still are able to win an extra trophy on top of trophies that such as your FA Cup and your League Cup and your Carabao Cup and your whatever you what have yous. We're still able to win a trophy, a European a European Cup. It is late. It is like 10:30, but it's still a prestigious cup, and it's still something that can allure people, and it still entices people. Plus, with a up and coming new hungry manager who is proving the critics wrong. Everyone thought he was going to flop, he was going to fail. He was just a ball boy, and he was just a cone boy who used to put the cones out for Pep Guardiola. But now we're seeing that he's more than this, especially when he beat the student beat the master, and we managed to beat Pep Guardiola and show the world that hey, we are no small fry. We beat them in the semi-finals, and then we went on and beat Chelsea in the finals, thus mending old wounds such as the wound that we suffered at the hands of the defeat in Baku in the Europa League final. Still gets me there. Still gets me there. So yeah, that is basically it. We're just at a stalemate right now. We just literally got to wait for Gabriel Magalhaes to make his move. If Arsenal were sensible, they would offer him just a little bit more money or try and match what Napoli are offering him and try and get that deal over the line because he really could use someone like Gabriel Magalhaes in the squad. If you want to know more in-depth analysis about Gabriel Magalhaes, go ahead and check out my video in my list. Go down, scroll down and check that out because I did a really good video with more interesting facts and figures, and it's just really great. Good video. Go check it out. It's in there. It's in the library. Go peep that. Go listen. Go learn. You might pick up and learn a few things that you didn't know about the guy that you learn from me enlightening you. Anyway, that's going to be me. I'm going to wrap things up. If you're new around here, drop a sub, drop a like, and tell your sister, your mother, brother, and your bit on the side to come join the Gooner Gamer family. That's me. Good night, and don't let the bed bugs bite. And I'm out. See you later, folks.